Hi, this is Acidol, and this is the third Conqueror's Blade report for August 15th, 2020. Today, we'll start from Ostaria to pick up from where we left off on the second report. Ostaria. As expected, Heavenly Kingdom unified all of the eastern Ostaria. Blacklisted resisted on northern area of Ostaria, but it wasn't enough. Then Heavenly Kingdom set their eyes on Western Ostaria, as there was no strong opposition from Eastern Ostaria. They marched on to Western Ostaria, and the closest were Acquiescence and Dragon's Fury Alliance. Dragon's Fury Alliance continued to fight against Bifrost Alliance while fighting Heavenly Kingdom on the rear. I believe it was similar for Acquiescence, as they were skirmishing against Passem from the Remedy Alliance. However, like the Eastern Ostaria, the Western Ostaria was divided as Heavenly Kingdom invasion continued. Personally, it's sad to see Ostarian houses fall one by one to Heavenly Kingdom without putting up a proper unified front. I think it would have been better or more fun if all of the Ostaria united to fight against Heavenly Kingdom. I'm not saying even if all of Ostaria united could beat Heavenly Kingdom, but I think it could have been a more interesting fight for sure. In any case, most houses left the region of Eastern Ostaria. Noodleheads, the High Council, Republic, and Crimson Blades from Blacklisted left the Ostarian region to eastern land of Liangyun. Gaviria. We will start at northwestern side of Gaviria. Domus Aurea left Noodlehead's alliance and merged with Leader Fair of Northern Shield Alliance. They continued to hold the northwestern Gaviria and pushed a bit south. Defiance continued to fight against Iron Empire. And one thing I forgot to add is that the Defiant force in Gaviria is just the two houses, Unbroken and Hightower only. Latin Warriors War still in Mao Yang. The two houses from Defiance continued to fight against Iron Empire, and they switched villages back and forth. On south and eastern Gaviria, Ad Victorium left Gaviria for Liangyun as well. Ming unfortunately didn't have much of an enemy, so Ming was skirmishing against Iron Empire for most of the territorial war. Yellow Turban was fighting against Ragnarok Alliance on southern Gaviria, and Ragnarok lost most of their land against Yellow Turbans. And I don't blame them, because Yellow Turban is the bigger alliance of the two. Now let's go into Liangyun. Liangyun had a lot of events today. Noodleheads came into Liangyun last territorial war and took the eastern side of Liangyun. On this territorial war, Republic, the High Council, Ad Victorium, and Crimson Blades showed up on Liangyun. The High Council and Republic pushed the Accord out from the western Liangyun area. Ad Victorium took northern Liangyun and southwestern tip of Liangyun. House Husaria from Mao Yang came to Liangyun as well and created Headhunter Alliance with Eternal Outlaws. Eternal Outlaws traded their territories with Noodleheads for Gaoqiang Fort. Crimson Blade came to Liangyun as well, but when territorial war began, they pushed up north, crossing the region to Mao Yang and conquered Eagle's Pass. From here, we'll talk about Mao Yang region. As Crimson Blade was pushing into the Eagle's Pass, Republic, who are at war with Blacklisted from Ostaria, followed Crimson Blade to Mao Yang. Crimson Blades clashed with Fire Nation on southeastern Mao Yang while fighting Republic on the back. In the northern Mao Yang, Of Convenience Alliance was in conflict with Heretics from Advix, as Heretics came from Mao Yang from Gaviria. Unfortunately, there are no memes today. That means you, Yellow Turbans. And that's it for third report, and thank you for all the support, everyone. Cheers.